Game in the 17U division, the Indy Titans Midwest will take on the Indiana Braves. Thanks for joining us on the ISC Sports Network alongside Chris Walker. My name is Greg Rakestraw. Third of 4 championship games in Logansport from Jim Turner Field. Today's game presented in part by Ford of Lafayette, the Fraternal Order of Eagles, RMA Insurance, Aza Pizza, Kodosushu America, and Walt's Other Pub. Our first chance to see the Indiana Braves. We saw this Titans squad beat on deck out of Lafayette 4-1 on Wednesday. Chris, quick thoughts before this one goes live.
Well, my first thought is just looking around, you can tell this is the oldest age group that we have. The kids are noticeably bigger, right? So let's see how well they play. I'm looking forward to seeing this game.
Alex Ellis will be the starting pitcher in today's game for the Indy Titans. One of many Titans teams we have seen in all different age groups here in the show. They're based on the north side of Indianapolis. Indiana Braves based on the southwest side of Indy. Chase Comerford will lead things off for the Braves. He plays at Greenwood Christian Academy. And Chase hit .408 in the spring at GCA with 21 runs batted in. And we will play run rule till 12 after 3, 10 after 4, 8 after the 5th or 6th. No time limit in this championship game. Count at 2-0. So the count at 2-0. We were playing banana ball there for the first couple of pitches. This one down the right field line should steer foul, and that in fact it does. This is your first chance to watch a game played here in Logansport, in the wonderful high school home of the 4-time state champion Logansport Berries. All a turf facility. 354 down the power alleys. 372 to straightaway center. In this age group, we could see somebody leave the building. Not much of a breeze, obviously. The pick of the lot weather-wise for the week. Temperatures in the upper 70s. No threat of rain today. We had rain delays, as everybody did, at some point in time, Friday and Saturday. Count of 2-2. This one fished down the third base line. It is fair. Coming for flying down the line, and it's kind of like a lefty slapper in softball. There was no way you were making that play.
Yeah, when that ball took that big hop off the turf, there was no way you're going to get Comerford running down first base. He was scooting.
So Ian Kidd now will come to the plate for the Braves. Braves coming into this set 3-0. Titans at 4-0. Ian plays at Franklin Central High School. And typically at this level, you see the guys maybe a little less aggressive on the base pass. There's a better chance there's a catcher back there that can snap one out of second base and get you.
Absolutely.
And that hits Kidd. So first 2 runners reach. And now Will Dyer will step to the plate.
Braves have something going here early.
Dyer is the first baseman in today's contest. Ellis slings that one in for a strike.
Slow curveball in there for Ellis.
Ellis attends Fishers High School. Counted 0-1. And hops to the catcher. 1-1 the count. Got him to chase that time. Basically threw him the same pitch twice. Count it 1-2. Reed Eli awaits on deck. Gets a piece of this. It'll just grazed the top of the backstop, and the count now still 1-2.
Dyer can't seem to stay back on the breaking ball. If I'm Ellis, I'm going to stay with it until he proves to me he can stay back on it.
Aaron Murray, the catcher that gave chase there for the Titans. Murray plays at Shenandoah High School. And kept it low and out of the zone.
Still another off-speed pitch. Every one Dyer's kind of been waving at way out in front of.
Got him.
Another one.
They throw behind the runner at first base. Nothing doing there. But the first out of the inning.
That was 4 off-speed pitches in a row.
So Reed Eli now comes to the plate. See him wearing the green helmet. Let's see when he comes up. That's Westfield that he's representing with that.
Shamrock.
Swing and a miss.
Another off-speed pitch.
Well, these two guys know each other well. These are, and a lot of these kids know each other. But for example, these are two conference foes facing each other. Fisher's kid versus a Westfield kid. It's a little bit of a scouting report here, kind of going in both directions.
That is what it looks like here.
It's also kind of sticking with what's been working, and that is just junk it up there. Ground ball, could be trouble.
That's going to be big
Shortstop,
trouble.
and there's nowhere to go. Second infield hit of the inning, and the bases are loaded now for Zane Hamlin.
It's a really good pitch by Ellis, but Ely is just able to get enough of it to just hit it really weakly in the right spot, gives himself an infield hit.
So Hamlin, an extra hitter. This Braves team about 11 today. Hamlin plays at Brebeuf. Brebeuf has been well represented here in the tournament. They've had kids on a variety of teams. Ground ball. Can they turn 2? Their second. Probably had a more of a play at first. The second baseman gave it credit for. Just couldn't kind of get it clean out of the glove. So it is an out, but it is also a run. Make it 1-0 in favor of the Braves.
Reed is out. Ely is out at second for the
So runners now in the corners with a run in. Give Hamlin an RBI on the play at second base. And Miles Brash out of the plate. Ellis tries the fastball, and that one sails by. Brash attends Westfield as well. Turns on this one, but under it. Center fielder's got it, and that is that. So, through one half an inning in the 17U title game, the Braves have staked an early lead. I'll give you the Titans lineup when we come back to Logansport at ISC.
At Mulberry Telecommunications, it doesn't matter whether you play from home, learn from home, or work from home. We have you covered with fiber-fast internet. Whether you video chat to stay connected with friends and family, or operate a small business, you can do so with the reliability that Mulberry Telecommunications fiber internet provides. From streaming video to regular web surfing, the possibilities really are endless. And that's a reason for all of us to celebrate. Packages start at just $49.95. Visit mintel.net to sign up today.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Jumped over by Lawrence North, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness, give it to him. Rolled through the lane, and he knocks him. Oh my goodness. So the Titans will come to bat. Chase Maple will lead things off. He's an extra hitter. Jake Merriweather will bat second. Aaron Murray bats third. Grayson Gregory will bat fourth. Aiden Lane will bat fifth. Max Estes will hit sixth. Sean Berg, the shortstop, bats seventh. Carson Seitz, the center fielder, will bat eighth. And Austin Braun, the first baseman, bats ninth. With Caden Lawson batting 10th as a DH, he will hit for the pitcher in Alex Ellis. Griffin Sample will be the pitcher that'll be throwing today for the Indiana Braves.
And that is a rather large individual out there on the mound.
Griffin Sample. Catching number 34, Ian Kidd.
Sample listed at 6'3" and 175.
That is wrong.
Well, as we said, these could be, information that was typed in 2 or 3 months ago. As you well know, kids grow this time of year.
Look at that kid. There's no way that kid's 6'3". That's 6'5".
Perhaps it is a tall mound. Sample, a New Pal Dragon. He has played primarily on the JV at New Pal.
I mean, seriously, Sample's legs alone are 6'3".
So Sample taking his time. Catcher's a little bit late to, as he was on the base paths when the inning ended. So a little extended time here in the warm-ups to get things going. This Titans team comes in at 4-0 in terms of overall games played. And if the warm-ups are any indication, there may be some Crash Davis conversation at the plate. I'm not sure where it's going. I wouldn't dig in if I were you.
I wasn't going to say anything.
I'm kind of watching the reactions of Maple, trying to time things out in the on-deck circle, representing the Titans.
Leading off for the Titans, DH number 11, Chase Maple.
So Chase Maple, who plays at North Central High School. And North Central's made the semi-state in baseball each of the last couple of seasons. Chase appeared in 18 games this year. A couple of RBI and 3 hits. Playing for Coach McClain at North Central. And now it hits him. So Maple will head down to first base. And now Jake Merriweather.
Jake Merriweather.
Well, as we watch, Sample did not have much control in his warm-up pitches, so I'd like to see if he's able to get it dialed in here when the game starts.
Merriweather plays at Heritage Christian High School. Trying to snap that one off and just missed high and in tight, but he had Merriweather bailing. 1-0 the count. Runner bluffs, Merriweather swings. Merriweather batted .435 this spring. 2 home runs and 33 runs batted in. You knock in 33 in a high school season, you have done your job.
Yes, you have. Oh, wow.
That had some serious snap to it. Does find the zone. And the count goes to 1-2. Murray awaits on deck. Swing and a miss. Well, he found the fastball that time, and Merriweather was a little bit behind it, 1 down.
I think Merriweather was swinging at a breaking ball. And that had some good heat to it.
Here's Aaron Murray, and the catcher in today's game. Plays for the Shenandoah Raiders. Coach Painter does a fantastic job out in Shenandoah. And again, that kind of breaks. That has some, if not 12-6, maybe 11-7, because it stayed inside. That ball has some significant hook to it. And throws a 55-footer. Runner will advance and time that well in the wild pitch. A runner in scoring position. And simply put, these teams have not maybe played as many games as some of the other teams have done. In other words, there should be maybe a little less, taxing of the arms coming into it.
Good pitch there.
Just off the plate, 3-0 the count.
And not much Key could do on the pitch before. Just went down a block and kept it in front. Runner's going to advance on that wild pitch.
Murray at the plate batted .375 for Shenandoah this season. Drove in 20. Taken all the way, that's in for a strike. And the count goes to 3-1. Interesting to see that Sample throws a breaking ball at 3-0.
Tells you how he feels about his fastball command right now.
Found it there. That'll move the runner to third. Second baseman bobbles, but still had time to get him. And you bobble out at shorter third, you're cooked. Second base, you have the gift of time. And there's 2 down.
Second baseman number 22, Grayson Gregory.
Here's Grayson Gregory.
Good job there, Dakota Schwedler staying with it at second base, still getting it over for the second out of the inning. See if they can get out of this without any runs scored.
And Gregory plays at Heritage Christian. Just missed. But again, he's starting to dial that in now.
That is a real breaking ball because it is buckling every hitter he throws it to.
Gregory batted .398 for Heritage Christian this season. 26 runs batted in, 3 home runs. Count at 2-0. Trying to remember the layout of Heritage Christian, 75th and Binford, just inside 465 as to where the baseball. I take exactly where the football set. I've done football and basketball games there over the years. Where the baseball field is located on campus. Count at 2-0. What's unique about football is that all the fans are on one side, and the football press box is actually located on top of the gym.
Interesting.
So you go inside and take an elevator to go to the top of the building, go to the press box. Count at 3-0. It's an effective use of space. Taken all the way, that's in for a strike. Count goes to 3-1.
Kind of like a rebuff situation where the
softball and baseball walls combined.
Fence. Yeah.
You're a little more compact for space in Marion County.
Yep.
3-1 pitch. Foul ball. Sample trying to work his way through the first unscathed with the runner at third base. Getting hit by a pitch, a wild pitch. Strikeout and a ground ball have gotten us here. Count of 3-2. Off the end of the bat, second baseman has got it. Bounding ball, Gregory hustling, but again, out retired in time, and the inning is over. So through one of the 17U championship, the Braves have a 1-0 lead as you're watching on ISC.
At Mulberry Telecommunications, it doesn't matter whether you play from home, learn from home, or work from home. We have you covered with fiber-fast internet. Whether you video chat to stay connected with friends and family, or operate a small business, You can do so with the reliability that Mulberry Telecommunications fiber internet provides. From streaming video to regular web surfing, the possibilities really are endless. And that's a reason for all of us to celebrate. Packages start at just $49.95. Visit mintel.net to sign up today.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Jumped over by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness, give it to him. Rolls through the lane, and he knocks him. Oh my goodness. So Gage Tolan now will lead things off for the Braves. Gage is from Monrovia, a school that we see on a regular basis on the ISC Sports Network. Gage last year had 123 tackles.
Wow.
Do you know what he'll be focused on in a couple of weeks?
Yes.
Ellis on for his second inning of work. That zips by. 2 singles and a walk. Those singles both are the infield variety for the Braves. They have jumped out to a 1-0 lead. Here in the top of the second inning. Ellis misses the zone. 3-0 the count.
Expect Tolan to be taking here.
He was in ball 4. The second walk that Ellis has issued so far. And the leadoff man is aboard for a second straight inning. Jake Meese now to the plate. Tolan bluffs, fastball belt high for a strike. And the count is 0-1. Meese attends New Pal High School. Shows bunt, puts it down. Ellis, 2 hops.
Whoa,
pulls the first baseman wide, and everybody's safe. Just tried to spot that to the pitcher instead of just throwing it to first base.
He really did. You could see him kind of guided over there. And that becomes a mistake. So with the error, I got runners on first and second with no outs.
So now Sample to the plate. Sample sprays that one foul. A couple of these young men that play on this team for the Braves are New Pal kids that are trying to break through to the varsity for their senior year. As Sample lifts that to left. Catch is made, no advance. And there's one down. If they do break through and play for the varsity, get to play for a really good man as their head coach, Sean Lyons. Longtime head coach at New Pal. Now Clayton Miller, one of the extra hitters in today's game, steps to the plate for the Braves. Clayton is from Lagodi. In for a strike.
Nice slow curveball there by Ellis.
Rips that one, fair ball inside the line. That'll score at least 1 run, and it looks like 2. Left fielder tracks it down, but the go sign is being given. Miller's got a double, and he's got 2 runs batted in.
Great swing there by Miller, smoking that ball down the line. drives in a couple runs.
Bringing up second baseman number 30, Dakota Sweetler.
Error looms large.
Correction, Swedler.
Coach come out to talk to his pitcher on the mound. Let's see. I don't think you're making a change this early. Maybe you are. Yep, Ellis is going to get pulled, so they will bring in Lawson to pitch. And we'll take a quick timeout. We'll tell you about the new pitcher for the Titans when we come back as you're watching on ISC.
At Mulberry Telecommunications, it doesn't matter whether you play from home, learn from home, or work from home. We have you covered with fiber-fast internet. Whether you video chat to stay connected with friends and family, or operate a small business, you can do so with the reliability that Mulberry Telecommunications fiber internet provides. From streaming video to regular web surfing, the possibilities really are endless. And that's a reason for all of us to celebrate. Packages start at just $49.95. Visit mintel.net to sign up today.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness. What a touch for the goal. Jumped over by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness. Give it to him. Rolls through the lane, and he ducks him. Oh my goodness. So Caden Lawson is in to pitch for the Titans. He plays at Hamilton Heights High School. He had a pretty good spring this year for Hamilton Heights. 28 innings pitched, allowed 17 earned runs, 19 walks, struck out 28, ERA 4.25. Now that does not translate to his record, 0-5.
Wow.
As a sophomore, he went 4-3. So sometimes the breaks simply go against you.
True statement.
Dakota Schwedler now to the plate. Dakota is the second baseman for this Braves squad. To another new PAL player. Schwedler shows bunt early. This offering is a bit outside.
It was outside, but that ball got there in a hurry.
And again, he's playing against a guy that has, again, a lot of varsity experience. It's in for a strike. And they count at 1-1. And again, Hamilton Heights, a 3A school. Northern Hamilton County. Bunt gets down. Second baseman covers. Play at first base, no problem. There's two down and a runner at third base.
On the sacrifice.
So Comerford now, who had an infield single and scored.
First for the second out of the inning. Bringing up shortstop number 7, Chase Comerford.
Comerford plays at Greenwood Christian Academy. Chris, where do you think that's located?
It's located in Center Grove. That's where, Center Grove, Indiana.
No, Greenwood, which is where Center Grove is located. Just making sure you're paying attention.
Good pitch.
I got a nasty hook to it.
Yep, Buckle Comerford right there.
Comerford's high school team went 17-8 this season. Line drive past the shortstop for a base hit and make it 4 for the Braves.
That's a really nice swing there by Comerford on a breaking ball that stayed up. This line drive right in the center field.
Chase's high school team lost in the semi-state to Northeast Du Bois, the GCA. That is after winning their first 3 games in the postseason by a combined score of 72-0.
Yikes.
Here's Ian Kidd. Ball pops out of the catcher's mitt, no problem.
So give me those scores. If it's 72,
32-0, 14-0, and 26-0.
good Lord.
Comerford may have had 1 million RBI in those 3 games.
No kidding.
Count it 2-0. Of course, you and I saw the Jeeps of Northeast Du Bois in the 1A state championship game.
I don't care who you lose to at that point. If you lose to anyone, if you use the Yankees at that point, you got to be stunned after you scored 72 runs in your first 3 games.
Line drive past the third baseman for their base hit. Well, the Braves have something going here in the second. It's kind of the biggest separation we've seen in a game early. And our games ended up being 10-4 and 8-1 so far today, but frankly, they were largely decided kind of late in the game.
Yes, they were.
Get a courtesy runner here for Kidd. As Daniel Farrar will come in to run for the catcher. And now Will Dyer. Dyer struck out his last time. And 2 down in the inning. Already 3 have come in to score. And that ground ball foul. Again, frankly, Lawson's made some good pitches. Just a couple of good swings by the first 2 hitters.
Not only good pitches, he got good velo, too.
First runs this inning have all charged to Ellis. Anything else gets charged to the reliever in Lawson.
Man.
That is a nasty hook.
I mean, it is really nasty.
I'm not sure I'd throw a straight ball if I could put that much snap on it and put it in the
No kidding.
in the strike zone. Your elbow might hit you in 20 years, but counted 0-2. And a little bit of clouds mixing in, because there is not a threat of rain today. Runners take off, doesn't matter. Swing and a miss, and that is the end of the inning. But the Braves, after scoring 1 in the first, tack on 3 in the second, and an early 4-0 lead in the 17U championship game. You're watching an ISC.
At Mulberry Telecommunications, it doesn't matter whether you play from home, learn from home, or work from home. We have you covered with fiber-fast internet. Whether you video chat to stay connected with friends and family, or operate a small business, you can do so with the reliability that Mulberry Telecommunications fiber internet provides. From streaming video to regular web surfing, the possibilities really are endless. And that's a reason for all of us to celebrate. Packages start at just $49.95. Visit mintel.net to sign up today.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Kept though by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness, give it to him. Rolls through the lane and he knocks him. Oh my goodness. Many thanks to our tremendous ISC Sports Network crew. Thank you to Charlie Hammock. Thanks to Carlos O'Larkin. Thanks to Daryl Tibbs. On camera is Eldon Wheeler, Aaron Van Wolde, Dalton Cox, and Matt Armstrong. Thank you, gentlemen, for the great work you have done today and all weekend long. We've had multiple games every day for you. Had the action at Loeb, Rossville, and here over the course of the last 5 days. Sample now given a 4-run lead. Let's see what we can do with it. He'll face batters 5, 6, and 7. Lane, Estes, and Berg due up this time through.
Leading off
Sample's just got to come out pumping strikes. If he can pump strikes, he's going to be just fine.
So Lane, the left fielder, plays at Cardinal Ritter High School. Raiders have had some success over the years. In fact, I had them in the 2A championship game a handful of years ago. Wasn't a great year for the Raiders this year. They went 3-21. But not because of what Aiden Lane did. He had 266. Ooh. Just off the plate. But Sample got the message in terms of pumping in a fastball there. And Lane pops this one up. It'll come down eventually. Center fielder is there, and there's one down. I have yet to see a ball that hasn't landed. Now, I joke that I hit one in high school that is still orbiting a small town in southern Indiana 32 years later.
But even
it did actually come down.
It came down.
In a different zip code, but it did come down.
Sure.
The older that I get, the longer I hit it. Estes steps to the plate. Estes, the right fielder. And that one bends around him. Estes at North Central High School. Sample comes back with a fastball, and if you can kind of miss like that and then bring the fastball back, then this is going to benefit you.
Yes. Definitely agree. And sometimes the greatest weapon is to be, if you can be, have a little bit of wildness, command the zone good enough, that can be really tough on hitters.
A little high, 2-2. Estes. 21 games played, 6 runs batted in, and a home run. Playing in North Central this year. Panthers won 21 times this season. 3-2.
Yes, he did.
I think he went. No.
Whoa.
First base umpire said otherwise. His important is far more valuable than mine. Runner at first base.
Yeah, but I think even Estes thought he went because he was kind of waiting to go back to the dugout.
So Sean Berg now steps up. Berg is the shortstop. Berg attends Zionsville. Toss back to get Estes. Back in his proper position. Into right field. Right fielder had that one played perfectly. Was playing shallow and hugging the line in case Berg was behind the fastball of Sample. And there's 2 down.
And Tolan played it perfectly fine.
Now it is Carson Seitz. Carson, a Hamilton Southeastern Royal. Not much of a lead for Estes at first. Frankly, we have seen more of the fastball from Seitz, or from Sample this inning.
Yep. He's got it dialed in a little better this inning.
Count at 2-0. Seitz went 4 for 12 this year on the varsity at Hamilton Southeastern. Appeared in 26 games, had a total of 13 plate appearances. This is Mrs. Lowe, 3-0 the count.
3 quick balls here on sights.
Quick toss back. In for a strike.
So he's going to be looking one pitch, one spot here. Try to smoke one in the gap somewhere, get himself a 2-out RBI. Can hit it in the right spot.
Ground ball. Shortstop's got it. He'll go the short way to second, and that is the end of the inning. So no damage from the walk to Estes, and we are through 2. Braves lead at 4-0 on ISC.
At Mulberry Telecommunications, it doesn't matter whether you play from home, learn from home, or work from home. We have you covered with fiber-fast internet. Whether you video chat to stay connected with friends and family, or operate a small business, you can do so with the reliability that Mulberry Telecommunications fiber internet provides. From streaming video to regular web surfing, the possibilities really are endless. And that's a reason for all of us to celebrate. Packages start at just $49.95. Visit mintel.net to sign up today.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness. What a touch for the goal. Kept though by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Goodness. I want to thank our friends at RME Insurance. Consider them like a pagoda. You consider them when you need help. They've been serving Lafayette area's insurance needs for over 30 years. They have solutions for home, auto, and business and life. Give them a call at 765-742-5411 or visit rmeinsurance.com. Our customers are our community. Ely, Hamlin, and Brash, the trio due up this time through. Currently 79 degrees here in Logansport.
Beautiful afternoon.
Especially in comparison to the ones that preceded it. Listen, Logansport is always lovely, don't get me wrong. It's been a little hot and muggy over the last few days, as it often is in the month of July.
Hot, muggy, rainy. All the above.
So Ely, third baseman. Singled his last time up. Forced out at second base. Liner, second baseman has to field on a hop, should have time. So credit the Braves guys are flying down the line. They're hustling. But the out is recorded, and there's one down.
Yes, they are. Ely got that ball off the end of the bat. I was wondering what kind of bounce that would take when the second baseman Gregory let it take a hop, and it kind of backspun on him a little bit, but he stayed on it, made the throw over to first.
Did you get the truer hop on turf, or does the turf accentuate that bounce on that spin?
I think on that one, the turf helped him. If that ball hits the dirt, that's going to be tough.
So Hamlin at the plate. See, he's wearing the maroon helmet to go with his red shirt. It's kind of like the McCutcheon kids. You kind of recognize the helmet. So that is the Brebeuf shade of maroon or burgundy that he is wearing. Senior to be at Brebeuf High School. In for a strike.
Yeah, that's a little bit darker than the McCutcheon Cardinal.
Zips in there for a strike. And he has some serious movement, does Lawson, on his pitches.
There's definitely some tools out there in Lawson. Get a good pitching coach with him, you can turn him into something pretty special. It's a good fastball, and the breaking ball is just out of sight. I mean, so there's definitely some things to work with.
Now, Hamlin at the plate does not get to hit much of a buff, but what he does do is pitch. He went 2-2 this year with a 4.45 ERA. Struck out 32 in 28 1/3 innings.
That'll work.
Using the summer to kind of work on the offensive side of the game. As that misses low and the count goes full. So Hamlin has pitched on a regular basis, both as a sophomore and a junior at Brebeuf. And perennially, that is one of the best 3A programs in the state.
Yeah.
A little bit down this year. And that one hopped to home plate. And Hamlin recognizes it and hustles down the line, but no further advance other than a walk. First walk that Lawson has given up since entering the game last inning. Hamlin is the 6th batter he has faced. And now Brash to the plate. Now, I don't know if this is accurate or not. Again, and you know, we get lineups from the teams and things of that nature.
Guys are looking up here in the press box or something. A lot of eyes up on the press box right now, folks.
Brash to the plate, and I was starting to tell a story for everybody started looking at us up here in the building. Not at us per se, but others up here. So I get a lot of the rosters off the Perfect Game website in terms of getting information about the players, etc. Brash is listed as a 2026 grad. In other words, he's younger for a grad and can play. So you're curious if he is playing it with the idea of, hey, I'm going to try to play in college, or he's doing something very novel and is playing because he actually enjoys playing.
Gotcha.
You know, such a foreign concept these
What it
days,
should
you know?
be.
But you just like and want to play, that's all.
Yep.
Brash, a fly ball to center field his first time through. And misses 2-1 to count. Swings at that one at his feet. Wow. Big sweeping breaking ball just misses the outside corner. And the count runs full. See if the runner maybe gets going here, even though there's just one out. Answer was no. Ground ball. First baseman tags Brash, and
Job.
Hamlin advances 2 down. So Gage Tolan now will come to the plate. And Tolan walked and scored his last time through.
Good decision by Braun on that ground ball, because I'm not sure he's going to be able to beat him in a foot race over the base. So he kind of cuts the distance and tags and puts 2 hands, you know, on the glove so he can make sure that ball doesn't get popped out of there.
I interrupted Braun talking with his teammate and Hamlin over there at first base. They're both Brebeuf players. And that one off the helmet. This is where I tell you again, Tolan had 120-something tackles last year, so he's used to getting hit in the helmet. He's fine. So he'll quickly sprint to first base.
Tell you, that's a hit by pitch, but the breaking ball buckled him so much because it's a really good pitch that he almost kind of ducked right into that ball.
Maple is going to come into play third, and Merriweather's going to come in, and I would assume that means that Merriweather's going to start throwing.
Yep.
Here's Jake Meese. Actually, Merriweather's going to go to right, so the right fielder will start throwing. And again, that's Estes, and again, Estes is a regular pitcher for North Central, so that math checks out there. And the count goes to 1-2. Popped up, should reach the seats. And it will do exactly that. Meese put a bunt down that when Ellis was pitching, that's the errant throw to first that allowed him to reach.
Oh.
Went fishing on that one, 0-2.
Yeah, I'm a believer in Lawson. I'm telling you, there are some tools out there. Definitely a framework you can work with.
Just missed.
A lot of times hitters' reactions will tell you what you need to know about a pitcher. And we've seen a lot of guys getting buckled on breaking balls, kind of flailing at swings.
Came back with a fastball here.
Better hurry.
Third baseman throws that away, and Hamlin will hustle in. So the Braves have scored now in every inning. And make it 5-0.
Safe on the infield hit.
So 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third. And now Sample can make his job a bit easier. Runner goes. They will throw through and got the out at second base.
Wow.
And got the out before the runner scored on the double steal. Let's hope that Meese is all right. It appears he is, as he is called as out on the tag applied by the Titans middle infielder. So inning comes to an end, and through 2.5, it's 5-0 Braves in front as you're watching on ISC.
At Mulberry Telecommunications, it doesn't matter whether you play from home, learn from home, or work from home. We have you covered with fiber-fast internet. Whether you video chat to stay connected with friends and family, or operate a small business, you can do so with the reliability that Mulberry Telecommunications fiber internet provides. From streaming video to regular web surfing, the possibilities really are endless. And that's a reason for all of us to celebrate. Packages start at just $49.95. Visit mintel.net to sign up today.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Kept though by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness, give it to him. Rolls through the lane and he knocks him. Oh my goodness. Look at Old Glory out in left field. We're, 15 days removed from the nation's 250th birthday?
Yeah.
Austin Braun will lead things off for the Titans Midwest squad, down 5-0. As the Braves looking to claim the 17U championship. Again, the Titans, largely a north side team. Braves, more southwest side of Indianapolis. Braun, then Lawson, then Maple, the trio of batters due up. Again, Braun, very similar to Hamlin. A, plays from above, and B, hits some, but primarily is a pitcher. He is the first baseman today for the Titans. Again, Braun's primary numbers as a pitcher were at 3-1 this year for the Braves through 28 innings. Struck out 27.
It's good stuff.
And again, you play a very representative schedule at Rebuff. It doesn't kick in this year, but the following year, Rebuff and Garin Catholic and Lebanon, I think Lebanon goes this year, Rebuff and Garin Catholic go next year, are joining in with New Pal, Pendleton Heights, Greenfield Central, Mount Vernon to all be in the same league.
Gotcha. Are those your new flip-flops you got on there, Greg?
They are, brother, and they are
great.
Heavenly.
Nice. The UAs, huh? Under Armour, baby.
We've seen both coaches kind of have a bit of a conversation for the home plate umpire, and I think the conversation is, hey, did that run score at home after on the double steal? And I don't think he did, and the scoreboard doesn't reflect that.
It's kind of late to talk about that, though, right? I mean,
if he signaled he scored, then it's 6, but if he said that, he's it hit him in foul territory. So I think they're going to credit him with the run on the double steal, but that frankly wasn't close.
I think we're going to have to check that in between innings to make sure if it's either 5 or 6 runs on the board. As you start,
I think that's what we're being told is to put that run on the scoreboard.
As we approach
the
5th inning, that can loom large.
So that misses high. Braun fouls this one back. And the count at 1-2. Now 2-2. And this has kind of been Sample.
Yep.
He's been in and out of the zone, but obviously he's done a lot more good than bad in today's game.
Just enough.
And certainly helped by his offense as well. He would be the definition of effectively wild so far.
That's it. Well explained right there.
Now again, he's walked one and he's hit. So it's not like he's stacking guys on the base paths, but nobody gets comfortable against him.
If he threw more strikes consistently, it'd be even better because, I mean, his stuff's good.
So 1 out in the inning. Here comes the pitcher in Lawson. And loss off the end of the bat.
That's
this
trouble.
Could be a problem and falls between the second baseman and right fielder. And a base hit. So first base hit for the Titans. And you knew that coming off the bat was going to be a problem.
Big trouble. Off the end of the bat, right fielder's playing fairly deep. Second baseman just can't get over there and cover that much distance. It looks like they are going to award the Braves another run. I think it's going to be 6-0 here shortly.
So here's Maple. Began the game as the extra hitter. So 6 on the board now for the Braves. We'll get a courtesy runner in for Lawson. Coleman Weaver will come on to run for the Titans, so Lawson can get ready to go back on the mound in the top of the 4th. Almost got picked off after entering
really
the game.
Close.
And again, when you have the wingspan that that Sample does, you can get the ball quickly to first
right.
base. One step gets you like halfway there. And he's putting it on the right spot. He's putting it right over top the runner.
Yep.
So let's go back. Tolan gets credit for a run in the last inning. Ground ball, that will get through for a base hit. So Maple gets a base hit. Back-to-back base knocks. And now Merriweather to the plate. Merriweather struck out. That is one of two that Sample has had so far.
Nice at bat by Chase Maple. Pokes a single right past the shortstop. 2 runners on with 1 out. So many misses up in the zone for Sample. Gonna change that line of sight.
And that one slips out of his hand. So runners now at second and third. The best scoring opportunity here for the Titans comes in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. And we'll have a quick conversation on the mound. And we mentioned Hamlin's pitching ability. He's going to start to loosen up. You got some guys on both teams. Got some pretty good varsity experience from a pitching standpoint.
Yes, sir.
We had that, frankly, in the previous game, the 16U game as well. So you let Sample try to work through it for a little bit, and if not, you've got a pretty experienced arm that's starting to get ready in a bullpen. And again, if you're the Braves, it's real simple. Now that you have a 6-run lead, you'll trade a ground ball for a run here, no problem.
I think the coach for Titans is still talking about this, but that 6th run.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
It's in for a strike. Merriweather turns on this one. Should be able to score the run. Left fielder comes up, lines it up, and he gives us a toss home. And probably a good thing that the brakes were put on by Weaver.
Yeah.
Because that was a heave. That is brash that was out in left field. 2 down.
Now 2 outs. Now you need a big 2-out knock. Get a couple runs.
Here's Murray.
If not, that could be a huge swing of momentum back to the Braves.
Line drive at the middle base hit.
Great swing.
That scores 1. Does it score 2? Well, it got by the center fielder, absolutely. Murray now is going to run at least to third.
Oh, he's scoring.
He may think about going all the way around.
He's scoring.
They're going to give him the wave around. Throw comes to shortstop towards home plate. Not in time. Murray a single and a 3-base error. And the lead is sliced in half on 1 swing.
Tell you what, that play right there is going to bring about more discussion after this inning about that 6th run. I'm telling you right now.
So a single and 2 RBI for Murray. And then the error on the center fielder allows Murray to come all the way around and make it 6-3. So Gregory at the plate. Hit a ground ball to second his last time up. Sweeping breaking ball finds the zone, 1-1.
Greg, in a college or major league game, could that be reviewable to where you could go back to the TV and see if that's...
Yes. Ground ball. Shortstop charges, Fields fires. First baseman has to pick it, and that he does in Dyer, and the inning is over. But the Titans are now back in it and through 3. Braves 6, Titans 3 as you're watching the 17U championship game on ISC.
At Mulberry Telecommunications, it doesn't matter whether you play from home, learn from home, or work from home. We have you covered with fiber-fast internet. Whether you video chat to stay connected with friends and family, or operate a small business, you can do so with the reliability that Mulberry Telecommunications fiber internet provides. From streaming video to regular web surfing, the possibilities really are endless. And that's a reason for all of us to celebrate. Packages start at just $49.95. Visit mintel.net to sign up today.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And little volley, oh my goodness. What a touch for the goal. Kept though by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness. Give it to him. Rolls through the lane and he knocks him. Oh my goodness. So Sample will lead things off this inning for the Braves. Batters 9, 10, and 11. And Sample's been the pitcher the first 3 innings, and I think he'll get the ball to start the 4th. I'm not sure. Hamlin's warm-up tosses are now done in the bullpen for the Braves. Lawson has came in and to some degree slowed things down from a pitching standpoint. The Braves have scored in all 3 innings. Titans played at 3 in the last inning. And Titans still disputing the last run given to the Braves after the double steal attempt that was an out at second base.
Yeah, I knew after the 3 runs scored on a little league inside the park home run that was going to come back up because it'd be a lot different. The game looks a lot different at 5-3 than 6-3. And so this is going to continue for a while, I would assume. But either way, we got to keep playing because, I mean, you can figure out what you want to do, but let's keep playing the game. And if I'm the Titans coach, I got to start talking to my team and letting them know that. I don't want them getting caught up with what I'm doing. We still have to go and do what we're supposed to do to hopefully get ourselves back in this.
Both teams are ready. I think we'll have a final conversation about this and hopefully get back to action momentarily. I want to give a big thanks to the Fraternal Order of Eagles for their generous support of this year's tournament. Eagles are committed to strengthening our community through charity, service, and fellowship. Appreciate everything they do for Greater Lafayette and beyond.
I guess, Greg, at this point, I mean, the call was made on the field. I mean, you're not going to change that call at this point. So, again, if you're the Titans, you just got to play. I'm just not sure why all the conversation is necessary because, again, you're not going to overturn the call, I don't believe, at this point. And if you do, then the Braves coaching staff is going to go ballistic, and then you're going to have another issue.
So let's show you the play. So let's go ahead and refresh it here. So again, this is the attempt. So again, you see the play there. Okay, out is called.
Yeah, he's not even close to the plate yet.
Well before.
Yeah.
Tolan touches home plate.
So at the end of the day, the wrong call was made on the field initially. But because that wrong call was made, you cannot overturn that call right now. So you got to play the game. It's a done deal. It happens. We got to move on. I mean, at this point as a coach, you gotta turn the page. I mean, yes, it goes against you. You're right. You are correct in what you want to do, but you still have to play the game.
So the conversation ongoing. Kind of our camera angle makes it tough to see, but head coach of the Titans Midwest team and 2 or 4 umpires and a lot of the support staff. Fred Rogers there in the orange shirt, that's the on-site director here for the event.
Yeah, it's just not a good look at this point, in my opinion. I mean, come on. It's no different than a basketball game or whatever. I mean, sometimes calls are poor and they go against you, but you got to keep playing, even when the stakes are this high.
Looks like play is about to resume. If you're tuning in for the 15U game, that will follow this in our final game of the tournament. The on-deck Johnson squad of 15U will take on Indiana Bulls Cream Team. Those are the number 1 and 2 seeds in the 15U category. Those teams had to play at noon today in terms of their semis to get to a championship game. So frankly, they don't mind the fact that this is going to be a little bit delayed for them. Gives them a little more time to recover and travel here.
What I find interesting about that ruling was the youngest umpire on the field is the one that sorts everything out, but he was a second base umpire instead of the home plate umpire. Second base umpire didn't do anything there.
Off the end of the bat and on to first base, and there's one down.
Sample grounds out to first baseman for the first out.
So here's Clayton Miller.
Now batting the H, number 19, Clayton Miller.
I mentioned this, that Clayton plays at Lagodi High School. Clayton plays basketball and baseball at Lagodi, which means he plays basketball for a good friend of mine, Josh Thompson, the new AD and basketball coach. Hop to home plate. Swing and a miss.
That is a really good pitch.
And he went right back to it.
And it was another really good pitch. I'm telling you, I really like Lawson.
Good job to stay alive there. Sprays that one foul.
That breaking ball again, but that one he started on the inside part of the plate. If he can start that right down the middle, let it fall off the outside corner, he's going to have success. Fastball.
Just a bit high.
Ooh.
Just a bit above the zone.
Ooh. Too close to take, I think.
Right. That was as straight of a pitch as we've seen Lawson throw the entire
That's
time.
correct.
Again, just missed. Just kind of broke through the zone. So the count now at 3-2. Came back and got him. 2 down. Well, the Titans trying to put a 0 on the board for the Braves for the first time in today's contest.
That's really all you can do as a player on the Titans team. Yeah, you had a call that went against you. It's probably wrong, but that's okay. You still got to play the game. Keep playing, battle back, and see what you can do.
Here's Schwedler putting down a sacrifice bunt his last time, so his first chance to truly swing away. We're starting to see Lawson start to trot the fastball a little bit more here now as the game goes along. You almost kind of seen 3 different pitches here from Lawson. More of a slider he just threw.
And they're all good.
The fastball back this time. And the count goes to 1-2.
Need to get wind gusts down there on the field and blow that IU-10 over, Greg.
Never let it go, do you? That is the tent that is, you can't see it on camera. It's just off to the right of the, next to the Titans dugout.
Although I will say my son had 2 really good years at IU. Bloomington was fun.
You got to hang out with buddy Jurgen Summer on a regular basis back then.
Man. Tommy Summers' son, pitcher on the team. Susie Summer, we were really close. I mean, that was just a great, great time, those 2 years.
2-2. Snap that back in the strike zone, 3-2. Top of the lineup, and Comerford rolls back through if Schwedler can reach here. The Braves have scored in every inning until this one. And misses, ball 4.
Problem with that is now you go back to the top of the lineup.
Comerford's 2 for 2.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you have yet to retire the number 1 or number 2 hitter in this game. We saw Estes kind of head in to start to get loose a little bit. Not throwing currently. Curveball. Third baseman makes the right play.
Nice job.
Crosses over the shortstop, over to first, and the inning is over to 0 on the board for the first time for the Braves today. It's 6-3 Braves lead. Titans come to bat when we come back on ISC.
At Mulberry Telecommunications, it doesn't matter whether you play from home, learn from home, or work from home. We have you covered with fiber-fast internet. Whether you video chat to stay connected with friends and family, or operate a small business, you can do so with the reliability that Mulberry Telecommunications fiber internet provides. From streaming video to regular web surfing, the possibilities really are endless. And that's a reason for all of us to celebrate. Packages start at just $49.95. Visit mintel.net to sign up today.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Jumped over by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness, give it to him. Rolls through the lane, and he knocks him. Oh my goodness. Zane Hamlin now on the mound. Again, we talked about him warming up earlier. And again, he's got a pretty good pitching background for a really good program at Buff. So here are his spring numbers for the Braves. 2-2 in 7 appearances, 28 and a third innings pitched. Walked 17, struck out 32. ERA of 4.45. So again, a regular rotation pitcher for perennially one of the best programs in the state.
They have had some good arms in the past, as we know.
Braves went 14-12 this past season. And playing for the summer team he does, it makes it very easy for him. Who do you play for? The Braves. Answer works 12 months out of the year.
That's right.
You and I have had the pleasure of doing baseball games over Buff Jesuit before. Great place to call a game from.
Tell you what, not only baseball, but probably the best football game I ever was involved with was at Buff.
Buff Jesuit in West Lafayette.
That was a lot of fun.
With
Cool
the
environment.
Miles McFarland reverse kickoff for a touchdown.
That
correct?
was unreal.
Don't bring up Buff around West Lafayette, folks. That has not gone well on a couple of occasions for them in terms of my buddy Shane Fry. Here's Aiden Lane. The sample gets him through 3. Let's see if Hamlin gets him the rest of the way.
I can't think of my partner's name. The young guy does hockey now.
Mike Fulton.
Man, he is good. That young man, he was really good.
Curveball, a beauty by Hamlin. And the count at 1-1. So in the early days of ISC, Mike Fulton would often do games that I didn't have a chance to get to while he was a student at Purdue. And the broadcaster that Chris is referring to is now the radio voice of the Utah Mammoth in the National Hockey League.
Yeah, he's tremendous.
Count at 2-1. As compared to the usual schlub you work with.
Oh, good pitch.
High and in tight, 3-1 to count. Lane, Estes, and Berg, the trio that are due up this time through. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count goes to 3-2. Just missed. So leadoff walk to Lane. And now it's Max Estes. References, pretty quality teams and players in total, but pitchers for Buff. Andrew Ducanich, the guy you think of these days in the Cardinals organization.
Yep.
He'll turn 23 in a couple of weeks. Fouled straight back.
The Duke, as they called him.
Currently pitching for the Palm Beach Cardinals.
This young man has got a quick arm. It's a short arms, but it's a quick, strong arm.
That breaks through the zone, 1-1 the count. Estes worked to walk his last time up. Estes has a couple of weeks for us to head back to school.
Good pitch.
And for strike 1-2 the count. Not much of a lead by Lane over at first. Ground ball could be 2, 6, and 4, and
couldn't get it out of the
yeah, you're right.
glove.
He didn't double clutch. He had him.
Yep.
Schwedler couldn't turn it in time, but they do get the lead runner, and there's one down. Now it's Berg, and Berg a fly ball to right his last time through. Sights awaits on deck.
Change up. Right on right change up right there for strike 1.
You're not hitting that.
No. Just locks you up.
Count at 1-1. 2-1. Just a matter of finding the zone on a bit more of a regular basis.
Yep. What would you say? 32 Ks and 17 walks.
Correct.
See, that's a kind of a high walk number.
Kind of 3-1.
You cut that walk rate in half, and probably a third of those end up being strikeouts. Then your numbers look really impressive.
Runner goes. That is a strike. Kind of 3-2. Yeah, this spring he had 17 walks and 28 in the third innings pitch.
Yeah. Gotta eliminate some of those.
So runner at second, one down on the steal. Has to spoil that one. And not close. Ball 4. Second walk and 3 batters faced. And the tying run comes to the plate in sights here for the Titans.
Sights into a fielder's choice, 6-4 his last at bat.
That was to end the second inning. Skies this one, left fielder backing up, but should have room to make the play. Brass showed off that arm last inning with a throw in towards home, so no advance there, 2 down. Here's Austin Braun. So these are high school teammates going at each other right here. So both know exactly what the other one wants to do.
Some major bragging rights going on in this at-bat right here, I'll tell you that much.
Just misses a bit high. Braun, 16 games appeared for the Braves this year as a rebuff Jesuit. But more so as a pitcher than as a player having the bat in his hands.
You've said that a couple times here today.
The same applies to both of these two guys, basically. They're both primarily pitchers.
Yep, got some good pitchers.
Old country fastball right there. 2-1 to count. Curveball a beauty, 2-2 the count.
Yes, sir.
These two young men that played for Buff, they lost in their sectional championship game to the eventual state champs in Garin Catholic. Final score, 1-0.
Mr. Tate Truxell, we saw.
Bound.
Yep.
3 of us got to be on SportsCenter together because of what he did.
Yes, we did.
That one sails high, full count.
The behind the back stab on a ball hit up the middle. He was good. Gonna be interesting to watch him at the University of Alabama these next few years.
And missed high. The base is now loaded without benefit of a base hit. And again, the tying run is at first base for the Titans. Here's Lawson, who singled last time up.
Tell you what, Greg Rakestraw, base hit here is going to bring a whole lot of controversy to this game, sir.
Second trip to the Titans lineup.
Yeah, we are a base hit away from our site director, Fred Rogers, getting a lot of action.
Swing and a miss.
I hate to be an instigator, but I want to see a base hit here.
like to state Chris Walker with those comments. Not a direct employee of the ISC Sports Network. Count it 1-1. Two and one. I mean, Killian Hamlin's got good stuff. It's
He
a matter
does.
of just locating it.
That's right. A similar deal with Sample, right? I mean, it's just the stuff is good. It's just location.
He did not go, so now a pitch away from walking in a run.
But I once had a coach that would say, I don't care how hard you throw ball four, right?
Right.
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
Not close.
Carson walks.
We'll make it 6-4.
Third to third. On the second.
And there may be a pitching change, looks like coming in here. Kind of turn it to Hamlin, hoping that he'd be able to kind of take you home, and just is not able to locate it today.
Nope.
They may just be making a position move to get somebody to loosen up here.
It's a tough thing with these travel teams. Sometimes you don't have enough players to be able to negotiate your pitching. You got to get a guy out of the game to get some warm-up tosses in. It's tough.
Hamlin's going to stay in. Miller's going to head down to the bullpen. I think that's just to get somebody ready. I think Brash is going to be the player that is going to start to get loose if needed. Here's Maple.
Now batting Chase Maple.
Maple has reached both times and scored last inning. No hits in the inning for the Titans. Comes back with a fastball here. Shortstop, second base, and that is that. Titans get back one. It could have been more. We are through four, and our score 6-4 in favor of the Indiana Braves. As you're watching on ISC.
At Mulberry Telecommunications, it doesn't matter whether you play from home, learn from home, or work from home. We have you covered with fiber-fast internet. Whether you video chat to stay connected with friends and family, or operate a small business, you can do so with the reliability that Mulberry Telecommunications fiber internet provides. From streaming video to regular web surfing, the possibilities really are endless. And that's a reason for all of us to celebrate. Packages start at just $49.95. Visit mintel.net to sign up today.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness. What a touch for the goal. Jumped over by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness. Give it to him. Rolls through the lane, and he knocks him. Oh my goodness. Welcome back on the ISC Sports Network. There is Justin's favorite piece of furniture he has seen here during the course of the World Series. Even though he's a proud Purdue alum, so respectful of the job that Kurt Cignetti has done with the IU football program, especially the grace they have shown the Boilermakers of winning the last 2 Old Oak and Bucket games. In very sporting fashion and not running up the score in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
And nope.
As the score, I believe, was 1,000,000 over the last 2 games combined.
And very lopsided.
Yep, not close.
And I was told that if I'm not mistaken, I think when Ryan Walters was hired at Purdue, I think Signetti had reached out to Purdue showing some interest and never got a call back.
Oops.
Yeah. So that doesn't sit well with us Boilers.
Although after the first Purdue win, or the first Indiana win, Purdue fans were thrilled because they were going to then eventually make a move in the coaching. It was one of the rare times everybody was happy.
Right.
So Ian Kidd at the plate. Batters 2, 3, and 4 coming up this time through. Ian, the catcher today. From the top of the 5th we go again. One more game to go following this one. 15U championship game. In for a strike. Distance keeps getting smaller with Lawson out there on the mound in terms of what the Titans have to do to launch a comeback.
Did he?
I don't think so.
No, he didn't.
No. 1-1 the count. Kidd, Dyer, and Ely, the trio due up. Two and one. And this into right field. Right fielder again had him played properly. Was playing shallow, and Kidd is retired. That is Estes that makes the play.
Oh, hit pretty much right to Estes. Doesn't have to do much to make that play.
Here's Dyer, who has struck out twice.
Looks like we may have an Indiana Bulls team playing in the next game.
We do.
It looks like. Interesting.
That is correct. Count at 1-0. Fastball just off the plate. Catcher tried to pull that back in, but it was outside. 2-0. Foul ball.
Dyer takes a big swing at that breaking ball. It's up in his eyes. Just foul tips it.
Count it 2-1. And our 14U division won by 5-star out of the Indianapolis area. 16U group won by the Battleground Tomahawks out of Lafayette. And 2 Indy area teams here. Titans more north side. Braves kind of southwest side of town, but players from very similar high schools on both teams. Count down 3-1. Just missed. Just a bit inside. Ball 4. We have not had a side retired in order in this game. So here's Ely. 1 for 2 today. Late decision to swing and sends that foul. Almost hit him 1-1. From Westfield, a place I'll be spending a lot of time in the near future. Colts training camp is a week and a half away.
Wow.
And that is a week later than usual because the season had moved back a week this year. In for a strike. Count it 1-2. Hamlin awaits on deck. He'll throw behind the runner. He gets back in time.
Nice job there.
Count it 2-2. Chasing the fastball that was above his shoulders. 2 down.
And that's normally what happens when you swing a ball up there. You swing right through it.
Here's Hamlin. Walked and scored last time up. Trying to give himself a little more cushion for his second inning of work.
Good pitch. It's kind of the slower curveball from Lawson. We've seen maybe a harder breaking slider earlier in the game. There's a variety of pitches he can throw at you.
Fastball outside it again. They throw behind the runner. Hamlin going back to what should be a pretty good team at Buff this year. I mentioned the fact they were 14-12. They had all of 2 seniors on last year's team. Kind of 3-1.
Lawson's got to be up there pretty high in the pitch count.
Came in the second inning. And ball 4.
Hamlin walks. Dyer advances to the second. Bring it up.
That's Brash, who is 0 for 2.
Number 12, Miles Brash.
Conversation to take place on the mound, so everybody has a chance to kind of recollect their thoughts here. Courtesy runner will come in for Hamlin so he can focus on the task at hand. Farrar will head to first base. Miles 0 for 2 at the plate. Was in left field. Could be the next arm if needed for the Braves. First pitch swinging, hits it well, but hits it at the center fielder. And that is that. After scoring in their first innings, the Braves have put zeros on the board in each of the last 2. And out of the home half of the 5th, Braves 6 and the Titans Midwest 4, as you're watching on ISC.
At Mulberry Telecommunications, it doesn't matter whether you play from home, learn from home, or work from home. We have you covered with fiber fast internet. Whether you video chat to stay connected with friends and family, internet provides. From streaming video to regular web surfing, the possibilities really are endless. And that's a reason for all of us to celebrate. Packages start at just $49.95. Visit mintel.net to sign up today.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Kept though by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness, give it to him. Rolls through the lane, and he
with us.
So Jake Merriweather will come to the plate. Batters 2, 3, and 4 to up this time through. 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth for the Titans as they're trying to stage a comeback from being down 6-0. We saw something similar in our first game where in the 14U game, the top tier was up 4-0 and lost the game 10-4. Merriweather is 0 for 2. Hamlin brings that in the zone, and that one is lined foul. Merriweather's helmet sporting that Heritage Christian logo. Count it 1-1.
Good pitch.
Brought that in the zone and spotted the outside corner. Count it 1-2.
Took something off of that one.
Just overcooked the fastball a little bit. Pulled that. Count it 2-2. Merriweather puts a charge into this one. Left fielder looking up. Center fielder had it and just dropped it. Well, kind of felt the fence coming. That was just the right of the 354 side. Merriweather stands at second base, and our center fielder is going to need a minute.
Macy was on a long run. Heck of a play, heck of an attempt. He had it, and I think when he collided with the wall, I think kind of actually came out right before because I think he knew that wall was looming. Probably go down as a double.
So Merriweather stands at second.
Really good swing there by Jake Merriweather.
And again, we went through his numbers at Heritage Christian. Were really good. Same for Murray at Shenandoah.
Not sure I've ever seen Aaron spelled that way. A-R-R-I-N. But that's how it sounds.
And this gets through into right field for a base hit. They'll give her the wave around. Right fielder comes up. Throw. Nope. Another stop.
I think that's a good hold.
Well, there's nobody out.
Yep.
So Merriweather got about a third of the way down and stopped. So runners on the corners. Now the go-ahead run is at home plate in Gregory.
Outstanding piece of hitting there by Aaron Murray. Just gets a little fastball, hits backside. No one. Second base is not even close. Now we have runners on first and third with no outs here for the Titans.
It matters 2 through 5 are all regular varsity players at their high schools. Gregory shows bunt.
Tell you what, man, that is a very high, long, slow, deliberate leg kick by Hamlin there. I mean, you can walk to second base if you'd like to.
Weaver is in as the runner, so Murray can get the gear on and get ready for the next inning.
I'd still like to see Weaver get a little bit more of a leadoff over there.
Weaver goes. And they'll simply give him the bag.
Yep.
So tying run now in scoring position.
This is a really good situation for the Titans.
Outside corner for a strike. Count it 2-1.
Yep.
Found the same spot. Slightly different pitch. That had more bend to it.
Yep.
The count at 2-2. Gregory, a pair of ground balls today. One to second, one to short. Time is granted. Ground ball here would score a run.
Ground ball in the right place will score 2 runs.
Mm-hmm. Hopped him up. Catcher has it. Not the result the Titans were looking for. One down.
No, it's not. And it's also not the way you want to teach that as your catcher, because that makes it a really tough play. You got to get your back turned to the infield to make that play the easiest it can be. The kid's able to hold on to it either way for the first out of the inning.
Here's Lane. Walked his last time up. Blown out to center field before that. Ground ball. In the first baseman. Just step on the bag. Give the run to Merriweather. Make it 6-5. 2 down.
We have a 6-5 game, 1-run game. The Titans keep battling back.
Here's Estes, who has reached in the fielder's choice and a walk, stolen a base as well. Chance to tie the game here at this at bat. Count it 1-0. Just a bit high, 2-0.
It's a good take there by Estes.
Good job to stay in front of that one by Ian Kidd. Taken all the way at 3-0. That's in for a strike. The Titans now have scored a run in each of the last 3 innings. 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth.
Good pitch.
Fastball hits the outside corner.
Give credit to the Titans players for continuing to battle, not getting caught up in the mess that was going on earlier. And so they put themselves right back in this game, an opportunity to to tie it up right here.
Just off the plate. Couldn't get Estes to chase it. Second time that Estes has worked a walk today. There's Berg. He walked last time up as well. And it's flown out to right field. Runner goes. Again, they'll simply give him the bag. The second steal of that variety for the Titans in this inning.
Base it. Base it here. Whole new ball game.
Count it 1-1. Line drive, but foul. And the count at 1-2.
Now you're in protection mode if you're Bird. You just got to battle. Find a way to battle.
Swing and a miss. So the strikeout ends the inning, but the Titans get one closer. Through 5, our score, 6-5 in favor of the Braves, as you're watching the 17U final on ISC.
At Mulberry Telecommunications, it doesn't matter whether you play from home, learn from home, or work from home. We have you covered with fiber-fast internet. Whether you video chat to stay connected with friends and family, or operate a small business, you can do so with the reliability that Mulberry Telecommunications fiber internet provides. From streaming video to regular web surfing, the possibilities really are endless. And that's a reason for all of us to celebrate. Packages start at just $49.95. Visit mintel.net to sign up today.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness. What a touch for the goal. Jumped over by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness. Give it to him. Rolls through the lane, and he ducks him. Oh my goodness. So after Lawson got him a good chunk of the way for the Titans for coming in the second, he ends up throwing 3 2/3 innings. They'll hand the ball to Max Estes, and we've talked about him being probably kind of the next guy in line for the Titans today. And Estes plays at North Central High School. He was a pitcher on a team that reached the 4A semi-state this past year. Estes moves in from right field. Panthers went 21-7, 9-1 in the Mick. Well, the Mick will look a little bit different next year with Center Grove and Carmel rejoining the group.
Wow. Holy cow.
Estes 10 appearances for the Panthers this season, went 1-0 through 24 innings. He walked 13, struck out 21, and had an ERA of 4.08.
As if that conference need to be more competitive, right?
Here's Tolan. Foul back. That grazes the inside corner. 0-2 the count. Jake Misia waits on deck. Sample after that. Tolan gets just a little piece of that there.
Barely got a piece to stay alive.
The count goes to 0-2. And lined into left field for a base hit. Well, Estes had the advantage after 3 pitches. Just had that one get a little too much of the plate.
Yep. Too much of the plate and left it up. And you had quite the bat toss by Tolan there, so you had to go halfway down the first base line to pick up the bat.
So Misi has been the benefactor of an error twice.
E1 and an E5.
And he said hello to the left center field wall last inning. He put a bunt down earlier, and that was one of the errors that he was the benefactor of. Outfield straight away here for the Brave center fielder.
Oh, beautiful.
Let down to the right
Beautiful.
side. Pitcher.
Safe.
Yep. No, got him. Got him. Just got him at first base. Yeah, that lollipop toss nearly cost him.
Tolan advances to second. Bringing up number 23, Griffith Sample.
It's a really good bunt.
So the sacrifice successful. Sample began the game as the pitcher, went the first 3 innings. Hamlin has gone the last 2. Ground ball through the middle, base hit. Center fielder charges, and they'll hold the runner at third base.
Sample will single up the middle.
And Sample gets his first base hit of the game.
Cole advances to third. Bringing up the DH. Number
Now it is Miller, who drove in 2 back in the second.
Nice job for Sample. Stays simple. Takes it right through the middle. First and third one out. Now, if you are Clayton Miller, you just got to keep the ball out of the middle of the field on the ground right now. If you can stay out of the double play, you should have some success. Whoa.
Great job by the catcher and Murray to save a run right there.
Really good job by Murray. That's a play you cannot make if you got your one knee, if you're down on one knee. The new kind of catching position that most guys do. He's there too.
Sample goes, they'll give him the bag.
Sample still second.
That takes away the double play.
So now second and third with 1 out. Makes Miller's job quite a bit easier.
1-1 the count. That was a strike on that pitch home.
Shortstop is deep, but second base is coming in. Now he's going back. So ground ball to short should get a run.
Squeeze play. And
Safe.
Nobody's going to be out.
Yep.
Great read by Miller.
Single scoring Poland. Sample advances to third.
That's one of your bigger guys on the team putting down a squeeze bunt.
No kidding.
Batting number 3.
And even if the only play that Maple had is if he could shovel that was glove. Even then, I'm not sure he's getting that.
Only chance.
Merriweather will come back in the game to play left field. He'll probably get the next arm ready for the Titans.
That's a big, big, big insurance run for the Braves, and they're not finished yet with only 1 out. Runners still at first and third.
Lane will come into the game to play first base.
I would try to get Miller over to second base if I can. But with that leadoff, I don't think he's going to be going.
I'm not sure the Schwedler might just do the exact same thing that Miller just did.
Yeah. Not a bad idea.
So Braun going to start loosening. I think we mentioned his pitching prowess up above as well. Schwedler fouls that one back.
Just a Brebeuf staff day today, huh?
Like I told a buddy of mine earlier, I said the Braves been well represented in our tournament.
Yeah.
Count it 1-1. Miller goes. They will throw through here.
He's out by a mile. Oh, my goodness. Dropped the ball.
Yeah, he dropped the ball. Miller had basically given himself up
He
on the
did.
play.
He truly did. Man.
Berg just dropped it. 8-5. I think Miller was stunned the ball was actually thrown. And then Berg just didn't have it.
No. Oh, man.
Make it 8-5, and the runner at third base now. Everybody into the infield here. Fastball in for a strike, and the count goes to 2-2. Could stay alive, so that might have been ball 3, but couldn't take the chance.
Is the next game scheduled for a 6 p.m. start?
Oh, it was scheduled for already in the past. Swing and a miss, but it was not caught. It was not a foul ball. So the runner is safe. The runner scores and make it 9-5.
Yep.
Miller scores. Now batting number 7, Chase Comerford.
A little breathing room now for the Braves in the top of the 6th. Coming for a ground ball to third his last time up. Singled twice before that.
Greg, this is starting to look like the first 2 games where it kind of falls apart late.
Estes hits the outside corner. Line drive caught. And stepping on the bag, and that is the end of the inning. Lane picked out of the air and then was standing on the bag when he caught it, which ends the inning. Let that take you to break. He makes the defensive play here, but 3-run score for the Braves. It's now 9-5 on ISC.
At Mulberry Telecommunications, it doesn't matter whether you play from home, learn from home, or work from home. We have you covered with fiber-fast internet. Whether you video chat to stay connected with friends and family, or operate a small business, you can do so with the reliability that Mulberry Telecommunications fiber internet provides. From streaming video to regular web surfing, the possibilities really are endless. And that's a reason for all of us to celebrate. Packages start at just $49.95. Visit mintel.net to sign up today.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness. What a touch for the goal. Stepped over by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness. Give it to him. Rolls through the lane, and he ducks him. Oh my goodness. Tremendous job by our ISC Sports Network crew. Thank you, Charlie Hammock, Carlos Solarkin, Daryl Tibbs, Eldon Wheeler, Aaron Van Wolde, Dalton Cox, and Matt Armstrong. Thanks for spending your Sunday with us on the ISC Sports Network. Matters 8, 9, and 10 coming up this time through for the Titans Midwest. In one more game to go, that's our 15U final. On-deck squad out of Lafayette taking on an Indiana Bulls outfit. Give us about 20 minutes after this game comes to its conclusion, and we'll have our final game of the tournament for you on ISC. First pitch swinging, new pitcher in the game, and that is a basket catch in left field, and Seitz is 0 for 3 with 2 consecutive fly balls to left, 1 down. So here is Austin Braun. We may see Braun pitching at some point in time in this game. New pitcher in the game is Brash. He was in left until now. Lefty pulls the string on that one, and there's an 0-1 count. Misses low, 1-1. This little liner into center field for a base hit. So 1 out single for Braun. Here comes Lawson. Lawson has reached both times. Been an overall solid day for Lawson. for a strike. Strike two. Lefty coming in, throwing strikes. Third pitcher of the day. Both teams on their third pitcher at this point. Ground ball up the middle. There's one. There's two. Now, first time that either team has only batted the minimum in an inning in this game. With that, we go to the top of the seventh. Braves look for insurance runs in the 17U final after the 1-6-3 double play on ISC.
At Mulberry Telecommunications, it doesn't matter whether you play from home, learn from home, or work from home. We have you covered with fiber-fast internet. Whether you video chat to stay connected with friends and family, or operate a small business, you can do so with the reliability that Mulberry Telecommunications fiber internet provides. From streaming video to regular web surfing, the possibilities really are endless. And that's a reason for all of us to celebrate. Packages start at just $49.95. Visit mintel.net to sign up today.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness. What a touch for the goal. Kept over by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness. Give it to him. Rolls through the lane, and he knocks him. Oh my goodness. Back at Jim Turner Field here in Logansport. Greg Rakestraw, Chris Walker with you. Mentioned the fact we see Braun pitch at some point. Time to get the ball here. Estes throws just the 6th inning. I'll give Braun the ball the 7th. As talked about earlier, Braun saw regular time for Buff Jesuit on the mound this year. We'll see Kidd, Dyer, and Ely. Batters 2, 3, and 4 coming up for the Braves. Braves have never trailed in this game. Titans have never gone away. Braun this season on the mound from above went 3-1, had a 3.75 ERA. 28 innings pitch. He walked 17. He struck out 27. Frankly, very similar numbers to what we talked about with Hamlin earlier.
Yep, correct.
Other than 2 1/3 on the
Wowzers.
season. In other words, they should be really good in April. Everybody else kind of playing catch up a little bit.
No kidding.
Try to schedule them late if you can. Kidd swings and misses, 0-1 to count. Ground ball, foul ball.
Just foul.
And a count now at 0-2. Looking ahead for the Titans, they'll send the top of the lineup back through. And Maple, Merriweather, and Murray. The group that really has gotten it done in the game today. Count at 1 and 2.
Good pitch.
Just off the front corner of the plate.
Good pitch.
Fly ball to right last time up for Kidd. Got 1 base hit and a walk as well. Foul ball.
breaking ball off the corner. Then you go fastball hard in. Good mixture there.
Full count. I'm not sure Kid is sure what to expect on this.
Well, you need to expect one right down the middle. You need to hit it hard.
That's what he got.
There you go.
That's what he
Hit
did.
hard. Yep.
Put it right at the shortstop. Berg zings that over to lane at first base, and there's one down.
Bringing up number 15, Will Dyer.
Here's Dyer. Dyer walked his last time up. He's had a modern baseball day. He's walked once and struck out twice.
That'll get you 20 mil, a couple years right there, buddy.
He'd have to homer once.
Yeah, true.
That to be the case. I'm going to do it on that pitch as that dives in for a strike. Pull the string on that one as well, 0-2. Again, give us about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this game to get you to our finale for the day. Our 15U championship game. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Tag applied, and there's 2 down.
Dyer has a hard time laying off the breaking ball. He's way out in front.
Dyer strikes out swinging.
There's Ely, who was 1 for 3 today. Singled back in the first, ground ball to second, and a strikeout on a fastball at his shoulders. Just a little high, just above the zone. Let's catch up with Coach Johnson, the on-deck squad, briefly during a break. Congratulations to he on another successful tournament. Ryan, the overall organizer of this event. A labor of love, but it is rather laborious. That is sprayed foul.
Again, it's been impressive to see how this tournament has grown. Like we went the first year, we had one age group, and now
It became 2, and it became 4.
yeah, and games played all over the place.
Foul ball. And again, with the Aviators coming into the new lobe, it has kind of changed where your hub is. Try to use lobe as much as possible, but this has kind of become the hub now for the event because of the great facilities and good people here. 53-footer. Count goes to 2-2.
Go ahead.
Get a little high. Hamlin awaits on deck if it gets to him. And it will. Ron just overcooked that one. Immediately taps his chest, says, yep, that's on me, my fault.
Yep.
And we've had this, as we would say in soccer, reverse fixture already. With Hamlin meeting Braun while on the mound. Now it goes the other direction.
Not so sure Braun didn't want this opportunity to pitch against his high school teammate anyway.
Starts him off with a big sweeping hook. In for a strike. Throw behind the runner. Able to get back in time. Count it 1-1. Shot by the catcher to stay in front of that one. We'll see Murray at the plate in the home half of the 7th. This one laced foul. Kind of 2-2.
Let's see if Murray goes back to that overhand curveball here.
Pulled the string and got it, and that is the end of the inning. So strikes out 2 and walks 1 on the Titans. 4 to tie, 5 to win it when we come back to the 17U championship game on ISC.
At Mulberry Telecommunications, it doesn't matter whether you play from home, learn from home, or work from home. We have you covered with fiber-fast internet. Whether you video chat to stay connected with friends and family, or operate a small business, you can do so with the reliability that Mulberry Telecommunications fiber internet provides. From streaming video to regular web surfing, the possibilities really are endless. And that's a reason for all of us to celebrate. Packages start at just $49.95. Visit mintel.net to sign up today.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness. What a touch for the goal. Jumped over by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness. Give it to him. Rolls through the lane, and he knocks him. Oh my goodness. Brash on for a second inning of work for the Braves. He's got 4 runs to work with. 9-5 here in the home half of the 7th. Braves trying to lock up the 17U championship. Maple to lead things off. And that misses high. Maple has reached twice and scored once. Has 1 base hit today for the North Central Panther. Line drive into left field for a base hit. The leadoff man is aboard. So Merriweather, who hit it up against the base of the wall last time. Misi got a glove on it, couldn't hang on. And he lifts that one foul. Merriweather would come around to score that inning. At the time, made it 6-5 when that happened. And Maple can't be too aggressive on the base pass. Count it 1-1.
Titans are aggressive at the plate here in this bottom half of the 7th.
Flies this one to right field. Right fielder fighting the sun. But able to track it down. And there's one down. That is told. Nope. That's where Sample ended up after he was pitching that made the play in right field. Here's Murray. Had the Little League home run back in the 3rd. Pretty good Shenandoah teams at the 2A level. Time is granted. One and one. the knees for a strike. 1-2. Gregory awaits on deck. 2-2. 5-star, our first winner in the 14U division. Battleground Tomahawks, the winner in our 16U division. This will hit the fencing down the right field line and out of play.
Murray is 2 for 3 on the day currently.
He batted .375 this spring in Shenandoah.
That's true.
Contact here, and that's a base hit. Got away from the right fielder for a moment. They'll hold the runner at 30 and can't force the. Now he, with the throw, getting away from the first baseman, they'll come in and score. Good decision and make it 9-6.
Good piece of hitting there by Aaron Murray for his 3rd hit of the day. Good base running there by Chase Maple.
The tying run now on deck. Murray will come out as the catcher. Merriweather will come in to run for him.
Merriweather, courtesy runner.
Murray has 3 consecutive hits in as many plate appearances.
Yep.
Gregory's 0 for 3 today, but again, pretty good bat. As evidenced by hitting cleanup.
Good pitch.
Down at 1-1.
It's a tough pitch to do anything with right there.
Again, right field line. Drifting over and just up against the fence. Sample's gotten his steps in this inning. Just missed. Just a little bit low.
Good eye by Gregory. Fouled it all the way to the plate.
Gregory has not had a ball leave the infield in play yet. Popped up to the catcher his last time up. Full count.
Gotta be careful here. She said, tying run in the on-deck circle.
Swing and a miss. Got him. Showed him fastball, even though that was out of the zone. That's what Gregory was sitting on.
Yep.
And the Titans down to a final out. Aiden Lane now steps to the plate. Ain't an RBI, but an out his last time up, and doesn't have that luxury here. Bell-tie fastball for a strike. Lane, the Ritter Raider. Ground ball, first baseman's got it, and that will be that. The Indiana Braves will claim the 17U championship. 9-6, the final score in this one. Chris, your final thoughts?
That's a good job by the Braves holding on. Titans fought back. They tried to make it a game. They got close, but Braves were able to hold on.
So congratulations to these two teams for the tournament run in which they had to get to this point. Again, we'll hang on as the presentation of the championship trophy will be made coming up here in a matter of moments. And we'll give our crew a bit of a breather so they can get ready for our finale for the day between the on-deck Johnson squad and the Indiana Bulls Cream in this 15U final. And we'll follow this by about 20 minutes or so. Fred Rogers making his way onto the field. As the trophy presentation about to take place in and around home plate.
At this time, we're representing
So
from
3
Braves,
winners crowned.
Pete Sidetrack,
1 more to go.
for the presentation of the Greater Lafayette World Series.
Congratulations to the young men from the Indiana Braves. They finish unbeaten in the 17U bracket this weekend here at the Greater Lafayette World Series. Well, thanks for joining us on the ISC Sports Network. 1 more game to go. 15U final comes your way in a matter of moments. But for the final time of this one, Braves 9, Titans 6. Goodbye for now from Logansport. Thanks for watching the Greater Lafayette World Series on ISC.